You want a different and strong rules? You have found it. You love a different type of movies? You have found it. You want a movie makes you focus on it until the end? You found it. This another Egyptian movie will make you happy. This movie taken from a novel that's same name, The Blue Elephant. If you can read it, you will love the movie, but if you didn't read it, don't worry, you will like it also. By the way, this movie has 2 parts. I will talk about this first one in this episode. Good night for everyone, I am Haya Mustafa and this cinematic show. Ahmed Murad wrote a novel, The Blue Elephant, and Marwan Hamid decided to bring it to light. Both of them put in front of us one of the most important Egyptian cinema production in the new millennium, and one of the most important Egyptian horror movie also. The novel and the movie talk about new type of drugs that can introduce to the world of illusion, dreams, and imagination together without any difference between them and truth. The movie starring Karim Abdelaziz, Khaled Sawi, Shirin Rida, Nelly Karim, and Mohammed Mamdouh. Here the fun begins, and here the story begins. Dr. Yahya Rashid is a doctor who was working at Abbasiyya Hospital. Has been absent from his work for 5 years, decided to return his currency in order not to be separated from his work. He found that there's a new prisoner in hospital, and he discovered this prisoner has a friend from university days, and he accused in the murder of his wife. Dr. Yahya must be proven whether he was a healthy mental state at the same time of a crime or not. To this extent, the story is considered normal, but after that is the real fun, because Dr. Yahya began to experiment with a new type of drugs. At the same time, he returned his work. Here we can say that the choice of actors was shocking for us. Choosing Karim Abdelaziz was unexpected, because this type of movie is completely far from what he presented before. And here, the challenge was for him to present a different type of movies, and for us to accept that. The choice of Khaled Sawi was uniqueness, and he was a joker of movie. Choosing Shirin Rida is an excellent choice because she classified as a fluffy girl for only fluffy roles. Choosing Nelly Karim is a nice choice. She goes with the rules smoothly, and the rest of inner stuff is in a place. The movie is more than 2.5 hours long, but you will not get bored and you feel that you need more. The first third of the movie introduced Dr. Yahya with all his confusions, romance, and internal collapse, involved in strong external instability. After that, it was the first appearance of Sharif al-Kurdi, and this was the strongest performance of Khaled al-Sawi. The transformation between the 2 characters was beyond description, not boring, and was always dazzling. The second third, the story and the war between Yahya, Sharif, and the dark side begins. And the beginning of appearance of Nelly Karim and Shirin Rida, their performance was excellent for the rural spaces. The last third was a source of real pleasure, and it was a satisfying and wonderful ending. Here, the lines are all strongly intertwined and becomes complicated and solved with the blue elephant top. Here is more than line, of which Sharif and Yahya, Yahya and Lubna, Sharif and the dark side, Yahya and his mind. The blood and the mental and psychological struggle leaves everything you see, think, feel, or not. Let's get the important scenes in the movie. The first appearance of the black dog and the hidden face in the story, it was a powerful scene. In the scene of the medical community, the creativity of Sawi was increased.
اشتغل ايه؟ تاجر بغال.
There's 2 long dialogue scenes. The first of them, the dialogue between Nail and Yahya, which was a very strong and a very interesting scene. And the second scene was a scene between Yahya and Yahya, speaking words that should have been said before. The scene in which he took the second blue elephant pill was a master scene of the whole movie. Here the mystery was revolved. And here, the performance and scene design were excellent. And the last scene was the scene of the third pill, when he was wearing the shirt. The design of this scene was wonderful and amazing.
سيداتي أنساتي سادتي والآن مع فقرة الفيل الازرق.
Photography and montage were completely different from usually in Egyptian cinema. It was new and strange. Theaters are nice. White patterns are revealed with many details and built of character. The slow motion is nice, not boring. The angle of photography is suitable for story, especially upper angle, which was confused for the character and for us. It is one of the best soundtracks that I have heard for a long time indeed, and it's nerve-wracking and is very much in line with the general condition of the movie. Of course, when we know that Hisham Nazih is a composer of the music, then we know that we are facing with a special style of music. This movie, directed by Marwan Hamid, he is able to catch the threads of the game in many places of the movie. Enough, the cast choice was great. This movie went to awards at the Cairo Film Festival, Best Actor and Best Actress. Finally, my experience with the novel and the movie makes me rate it with 8 out of 10 because the treatment in the movie is a little better than novel. Not quite for family viewing, or drugs and talk about it, but it's so much fun.